Keir Starmer once pledged unity and strong leadership. He promised to make Brexit work. But with this May 19th EU Relations Reset Summit fast approaching, critics claim Starmer's true agenda is being exposed, a quiet reversal of Brexit. Former Prime Minister Liz Truss has thrown a political grenade into Starmer's plans, accusing him of engaging in secret backdoor negotiations to edge Britain back toward the EU. In a dramatic intervention, she claimed these talks represent one of the greatest democratic betrayals in modern UK history. Truss's warnings were reinforced by leaked cabinet documents from her premiership. These revealed that French negotiators had allegedly pushed for Britain's compliance on energy, borders, and trade in exchange for cooperation, demands Truss described as economic blackmail. She reminded the public of a 2021 incident when France, upset over fishing licenses, threatened to cut electricity to the Channel Islands and impose trade restrictions, publicly aired threats designed to humiliate the UK. At the time, British leadership resisted, but now, Truss argues, Starmer is preparing to give away Britain's leverage willingly. Truss accused Starmer of appeasement masked as diplomacy. Rather than defending British interests, she claimed he's capitulating to Brussels bureaucrats and Emmanuel Macron's allies. Particularly as contentious is Starmer's rumored openness to reintroducing EU legal influence and a youth mobility scheme, seen by some as a backdoor to mass migration. Nigel Farage has since re-entered the political fray, amplifying criticism of Starmer and warning of a slow-motion Brexit reversal. His reappearance, reportedly followed by a meeting with the King, has intensified pressure on Labour, whose EU summit is now under fierce national scrutiny. Sources suggest Starmer's team has been in months-long discussions with EU representatives on shared legal frameworks, defense coordination, and economic cooperation. Critics say this undermines British sovereignty and restores EU influence in UK policy, without voter consent. Supporters of Brexit argue that this summit is less about cooperation and more about surrender. They point to concessions, such as allowing EU judges to overrule UK courts and British taxpayer contributions, to EU defense programs as evidence of a return to EU oversight. Truss and Farage, along with senior Brexit figures, claim this trajectory directly opposes the 2016 referendum mandate to take back control. For them, this summit marks not renewal, but regression. While Starmer presents the talks as pragmatic engagement, many see a deliberate attempt to erode Brexit by stealth. The youth mobility scheme is framed by critics as an open invitation for cheap EU labor. Defense alignment, they argue, makes the UK a paying partner in European security, while domestic forces face cuts. Ultimately, Truss warns that if left unchallenged, Starmer's EU reset will unravel Brexit in all but name. With Farage back in the spotlight and Reform UK gaining ground, the debate over Britain's future relationship with Europe is far from settled.